The cooling system comprises several vital components, each playing a crucial role. Think of them as a team working together to keep your engine cool. First up, we have the radiator, the cooling system's heat exchanger. It's responsible for releasing the engine's heat into the air. Next, we have the coolant, the lifeblood of the system. This specially formulated fluid flows through the engine, absorbing heat and carrying it away. No cooling system is complete without a water pump. This hard-working component acts as the system's heart, circulating the coolant throughout the engine and radiator. Then there's the thermostat, a temperature-sensitive valve that regulates coolant flow. It ensures the engine reaches its optimal operating temperature quickly and maintains it. Finally, we have the hoses, the veins and arteries of the cooling system. These flexible tubes connect the various components, allowing the coolant to flow freely. Now that we've met the team, let's see how they work together to keep your engine running cool. The cooling process begins with the coolant, a mixture of water and antifreeze. As the engine runs, it generates heat which is absorbed by the coolant as it flows through passages surrounding the cylinders. This heated coolant is then pumped by the water pump through hoses to the radiator located at the front of the vehicle. The radiator is designed to maximize surface area, allowing the heated coolant to release its heat efficiently. As the hot coolant flows through the radiator's thin tubes, it's met by a flow of air, either naturally or aided by a fan. This airflow absorbs the heat from the coolant, effectively cooling it down. The cooled coolant is then pumped back through the engine to absorb more heat, and the cycle repeats. This continuous circulation of coolant ensures the engine remains within its optimal temperature range, preventing overheating. The radiator plays a critical role in the cooling system's heat transfer process. Think of it as a giant heat sink, designed to dissipate heat into the atmosphere. It's positioned at the front of the vehicle to take advantage of the airflow as you drive. The radiator consists of a network of thin tubes and fins. The hot coolant from the engine flows through these tubes, while the fins increase the surface area, maximizing heat dissipation. As air passes over the fins, it absorbs the heat from the coolant, effectively cooling it down. The radiator's efficiency is crucial for optimal engine performance. A clogged or damaged radiator can restrict airflow, reducing its cooling capacity and potentially leading to overheating. Regular maintenance, including flushing the radiator and checking for leaks, is essential to ensure its proper function. Section 5. The water pump, the heart of the system. The water pump is the unsung hero of the cooling system, tirelessly circulating the coolant and ensuring efficient heat transfer. It's a belt-driven pump, typically mounted on the front of the engine. The water pump's impeller, a rotating element with blades, creates a centrifugal force that draws coolant from the radiator and pushes it through the engine block and cylinder heads. This continuous circulation ensures that heat is evenly dissipated and the engine maintains a stable temperature. A failing water pump can have dire consequences for your engine. Without proper coolant circulation, the engine will quickly overheat, leading to severe damage. Listen for any unusual noises coming from the pump, such as grinding or whining, which could indicate a problem. The thermostat, a valve for temperature control. While the water pump circulates the coolant, the thermostat acts as a gatekeeper, regulating its flow to ensure the engine reaches and maintains its optimal operating temperature. The thermostat is a temperature-sensitive valve positioned between the engine and the radiator. When the engine is cold, the thermostat remains closed, preventing coolant flow to the radiator. This allows the engine to warm up quickly, reaching its optimal operating temperature faster. Once the engine reaches its optimal temperature, the thermostat opens, allowing the coolant to flow through the radiator and dissipate heat. This simple yet effective mechanism ensures the engine operates within a narrow temperature range, maximizing performance and efficiency. Hoses and connections, the veins and arteries. Connecting the various components of the cooling system are the hoses, acting as the veins and arteries that carry the coolant throughout the system. These flexible hoses are designed to withstand high temperatures and pressures. The upper radiator hose carries hot coolant from the engine to the radiator, while the lower radiator hose returns the cooled coolant back to the engine. Other hoses connect the water pump, thermostat, and heater core, ensuring a continuous flow of coolant throughout the system. Inspecting the hoses regularly for signs of wear and tear, such as cracks, bulges, or leaks, is crucial. A ruptured hose can lead to a rapid loss of coolant, causing the engine to overheat quickly. Replacing worn hoses is a simple yet essential maintenance task that can prevent costly repairs down the road. Common cooling system issues. Troubleshooting tips. Like any system in your car, the cooling system can experience issues over time. Regular maintenance and timely checks can help you avoid major problems. Here are some common problems and how to troubleshoot them effectively. Overheating. This is often caused by a lack of coolant, a faulty thermostat, a clogged radiator, or a malfunctioning water pump. Overheating can lead to severe engine damage if not addressed promptly. Check the coolant level regularly, inspect the radiator for blockages, and listen for any unusual noises from the water pump. These steps can help you identify the root cause of the overheating issue. Coolant leaks. Leaks can occur in hoses, the radiator, or even the engine block itself. Leaks can lead to a significant drop in coolant levels, causing the engine to overheat. Inspect all hoses and connections for signs of wetness or dripping. Pay close attention to the areas around the radiator and the engine block. A pressure test can help pinpoint the source of a leak. This test involves pressurizing the cooling system to check for leaks. Heater not working. This could indicate a problem with the heater core, a small radiator-like component that provides heat to the cabin. A malfunctioning heater core can also affect the overall cooling system. Check the coolant level and inspect the hoses connected to the heater core for leaks. Ensuring these components are in good condition can help maintain a comfortable cabin temperature. Remember, addressing cooling system issues promptly is crucial to prevent further damage and costly repairs. Ignoring these problems can lead to more severe engine issues down the line. If you're unsure about any aspect of your cooling system, it's always best to consult a qualified mechanic. Professional advice can save you time and money in the long run. Maintenance matters, prolonging engine life. In this section, we will delve into the crucial steps you can take to ensure your engine remains in top condition for years to come. Regular maintenance is key to ensuring your engine cooling system operates flawlessly and your engine enjoys a long and healthy life. Neglecting these tasks can lead to overheating and costly repairs. Here are some essential maintenance tips that every car owner should follow to keep their engine in peak performance. Check coolant level. Inspect the coolant level regularly and top it off as needed. This simple step can prevent your engine from overheating. Use a 50-50 mixture of coolant and distilled water. This balanced mixture ensures optimal cooling and prevents corrosion inside the engine. Flush coolant. Flush and replace the coolant according to your vehicle manufacturer's recommendations. This helps remove any debris or contaminants that can clog the system. Over time, coolant can break down and lose its effectiveness. Old coolant can become acidic and cause damage to the engine components. Inspect hoses. Check all hoses for cracks, bulges, or leaks. Replace worn hoses immediately to prevent sudden failures that can lead to engine damage. Test thermostat. Test the thermostat periodically to ensure it's opening and closing at the correct temperatures. A malfunctioning thermostat can cause the engine to overheat or run too cold. Inspect radiator. Check the radiator for leaks, clogs, or damage. A well-maintained radiator is essential for efficient engine cooling. Consider having it professionally cleaned if necessary. A clean radiator can significantly improve cooling efficiency. By following these simple maintenance tips, you can keep your engine running cool and prevent costly repairs. Regular checks and timely interventions can save you a lot of trouble down the road. Remember, a little preventative maintenance goes a long way in prolonging the life of your engine and ensuring your vehicle's reliability. It's always better to be proactive than reactive. Stay cool out there, and happy driving. With these tips, you can enjoy a smooth and worry-free driving experience.